Hi students, I am Thenmozhi, an English teacher from Bharati Vidyalaya Metric High Secondary School. Today we are going to see the poem The Grumble Family written by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Now see the pictures children. First, a father. Oh, how shall I manage the economic problems? Always shortage. Next, a mother. Ah, my legs are paining. My headache, it's severe always. Finally, children. Oh, there is no end for these online classes? When will be allowed to play freely? Students, can you come to a conclusion what the situation is? Yes, it is about persons who are always dissatisfied with everything and grumbling always. Here, we are going to see about a family with members who grumble for whatever, whenever, wherever. Now, we shall see about the author Lucy Maud Montgomery. She was a Canadian author best known for a series of novels beginning in 1908 with Anne of Green Gables. The book was an immediate success. Annie Shirley, an orphaned girl, made Montgomery famous in her lifetime and gave her an international following. The first novel was followed by a series of sequels with Annie as the central character. Montgomery went on to publish 20 novels as well as 530 short stories, 500 poems, and 30 essays. A prolific writer, Montgomery published over 100 stories between 1897 and 1907. Most of the novels were set in Prince Edward Island and locations within Canada's smallest province became a literary landmark and popular tourist site, namely Green Gables Farm, the genesis of Prince Edward Island National Park. She was made an officer of the Order of the British Empire in 1935. Montgomery's work, diaries, and letters have been read and studied by scholars and readers worldwide. The family is given as an example for us with a picture of how we should not live. We should never be pessimistic and dissatisfied anytime. Pessimistic means negative feelings and a state of dissatisfaction in everything. We should never be a complainer. But we have to be optimistic and happy always. We have to develop positive vibration with hopeful attitude to be successful in our life. We have to praise God for all the things He has blessed us with. We should trust that all the things will work together to make our attempts a great achievement. Self confidence and perseverance will give us satisfaction and victory. Let's enter into the stanza 1. There is a family nobody likes to meet. They live, it is said, on Complaining Street, in the city of never are satisfied, the river of discontent beside. Discontent means dissatisfaction with one's circumstances. There is a family which nobody likes to meet. The name of the street, city, and river are explaining their attitude. They are always complaining and never satisfied. Even their thoughts are filled with dissatisfaction. அதாவது அவங்க எப்போவுமே திருப்தி அடையாமல் கவலையோட குறை சொல்லிகிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. They growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. And whether their station be high or humble, they are all known by the name of Grumble. They always growl at everything, find faults in all matters, whether their status is high or low. They are known by the name of Grumble. அவங்க எல்லாத்தையும் குறை சொல்கிறதால எந்த நிலையில் இருந்தாலும் குறை காண்போர் அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லப்படுறாங்க. The weather is always too hot or cold. Summer and winter alike they scold. Nothing goes right with the folks you meet. down on the gloomy, complaining street. Whether the climate may be hot or cold, summer or winter, they growl at everything. Nothing will be right among people you meet there in that gloomy, complaining street. Gloomy means dark, opposite for gloomy is splendor. எந்த காலநிலையையும் திட்டாம இருக்கிறதே இல்லை அந்த இருண்ட குறை கூறும் தெருவில் உள்ள மக்கள். The theme is no, no, all are wrong. They growl at the rain and they growl at the sun. In fact, their growling is never done. And if everything pleased them, there isn't a doubt they would growl that they had nothing to grumble about. They even growl at rain and sun and never stop grumbling. And if there is nothing wrong, they would growl that they had nothing to grumble about. அவங்க மழை வெயில் எல்லாத்தையும் குறை சொன்னாலும் குறை சொல்கிறத மட்டும் நிறுத்துறதே இல்லை. எல்லாம் நல்லாவே இருந்தாலும் அதுக்காக சந்தோஷப்பட்டுறாம ஐயோ குறை சொல்ல எதுவுமே இல்லையே அப்படின்னு புலம்பிகிட்டே தான் இருப்பாங்க. The theme is oh, no worries to worry. But the queerest thing is that not one of the same can be brought to acknowledge his family name. For never a grumbler will own that he is connected with it at all you see. The strange thing is, no one would accept their family name. Mostly, a grumbler would never own his name. இவங்க யாருமே குறை சொல்லும் குடும்பத்தை சேர்ந்தவங்க அப்படிங்கிறத ஒதுக்கவே மாட்டாங்க அப்படிங்கிறது தான் இதில் நமக்கு புரியாத விஷயமா இருக்குது. The theme is, oh, I'm not a grumbler. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways. And before he dreams of the terrible jumble, he is adopted into the family of Grumble. The worst thing is, if anyone stays with them, he would be adopted to their ways and become a grumbler before he realizes his stage. இவங்களோட யாராவது கொஞ்ச நாள் தங்கியிருந்தாலே அவங்க நிலை என்னன்னு உணர்றதுக்கு முன்னாடியே அவங்களும் புலம்புறவங்களாவே மாறிடுறாங்க. The theme is don't stay and become their member. Be strong in your positive attitude. And so it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into the complaining street and never to growl whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. And so it is wise to avoid wandering into the complaining street and avoid grumbling, as we would be mistaken as grumblers. குறை சொல்கிற தெருவுக்குள்ளே போகிறத நம்ம தவிர்க்காமல் இருந்தோன்னா சாதாரணமாக நாம் சொல்கிற குறைய கூட நம்மையும் குறை சொல்கிறாங்களாவே காட்டிடும். Let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do sometimes go wrong. And then, be our station high or humble, we'll never belong to the family of Grumble. If things go wrong sometimes, we need not start worrying for it. Let us walk with a smile and a song. Then only we would never belong to the Grumble family. அதாவது தப்பாக ஏதாவது ஒரு விஷயம் நடந்தால் கூட நம்ம புலம்ப ஆரம்பிக்கணும்னு அர்த்தம் இல்லை. நம்ம அந்த விஷயத்தை அதில் உள்ள சாதகமான விஷயங்களை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு சந்தோஷமாகவே இருக்கணும். அப்போ தான் நம்ம அந்த கிரம்பிள் ஃபேமிலியோட சேராதவங்களாக இருப்போம். The theme is don't worry, be happy. Finally, we should deal with all the matters in a diplomatic way and be happy with what we are blessed with. We should be a smiling character and make our life a happy journey. Don't worry, be happy. Thank you.